Welcome back, everyone, to Idiotic Reactions. We are your fellow idiots. I'm Kyle.
I'm Neely.
And I'm Vu.
And today we're back with another episode of Landman. This is Season 2, Episode 6. And you know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna tell you the episode name.
Oh, wow. You guys are in for a real treat.
Dark Night of the Soul.
Ooh, okay.
Also known as the Chapel Perilous. Well, that's from like King Arthur and the Holy Grail lore, but never mind.
The more you know.
Out there in the comments, if you know, you know.
Kyle is like a well. He's very deep.
Uh-huh.
With his knowledge, that is. It's vast.
So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on this episode. So, Cammy wants to meet with, what's Andy Garcia's character's name?
Dan Morrell. Dan Morrell.
And,
yeah, she's going to go against Tommy.
Tommy's not thrilled about the prospect.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I would say this. If Tommy's so all fired up against it, I mean, he could just resign.
True.
And secondly, I don't agree. Like, the whole thing, this season it's still good. I like it. I like the people. I like the actors. I like the dialogue mostly. But it's just a little less, I don't know, it feels a little more forced than last season.
It's a lot less action for sure. Like, it's more family oriented and like.
Well, that's right. Well, they set up all these neat characters that we generally like. But now, so they're clearly focusing on, well, a lot on Tommy and Cooper, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Tommy's dad. And it seems like most of the other people, like Dale and Nate and Rebecca,
they've kind of fallen to the wayside.
Don't have much to do. And Ainsley even don't have much to do.
Speaking of Rebecca, like, her character has gotten worse.
Well, that whole flight thing was ridiculous. She getting drunk and.
Well, so Neely, you're correct. I agree. I think I said it was just silly at the time. But Vu, I agree with you. I don't know that she's gotten worse. That's kind of my biggest sticking point. It's just they're static. They haven't really changed at all. And I understand, but
they've decreased, Kyle, because at the start of this, like season 1, she was like this bad. She doesn't take from nobody, right? And now she's like, I'm on an airplane and then I just sleep with. I get wasted.
I'm scared.
Yeah. No. Kyle, she would have flown in a private jet a bunch. Like, that's what I don't like. Remember when she...
No, of course. Yeah, we know that.
She came there in a private jet. Mm. So it's like, she knows she's flown often.
They just wanted to throw some drama in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully this season now we're over halfway through. It has been a bit of a slow burn, so maybe we'll
be over
get some
halfway
action.
through when we finish this episode.
Pick it up. Yeah.
Well, then the other thing I was thinking about is Cammy. I just think it's kind of nonsense. She's like, well, because like the smartest financial move
to file
would have been
bankruptcy.
to file bankruptcy.
Yes.
And she's like, no, I'm not, like some kind of misguided pride, right? Mm-hmm. And so we can say, oh yeah, she wants to honor her husband's legacy, right? Her husband's legacy, right?
Yeah.
Which, okay, let's just take that as it is. Well, isn't his legacy more so than anything his wife, his widowed wife and daughters?
Yeah.
So she's risking, what is it? Something like $800 million was all tied up in it's there.
Yes.
It's just not accessible at this time. Mm-hmm. So she's like risking all of that. I think you would honor your dead husband better by, taking care of your family instead of worrying about your stupid corporation. Anyway.
Well, I think
these are the things I think about in between weeks when we watch these.
Well, I think her and Tommy they're gonna clash over this, and we'll get some more drama from that.
I like young love, and I like starting from nothing and building something. I like that arc, but Cooper and Ariana's story, I'm starting to hate it only because it's like the plot baby, number one. Like, she's got a baby that we haven't seen for, 5 episodes?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah. That's not my... I mean, I don't care about the plot, baby. That's pretty.
It's not
that's
a
pretty
huge
typical.
problem, but-
like when you have something, it's like it's around when it's necessary to talk about or argue about, but otherwise it's staying with Nana. But I do agree with you too. I wasn't even thinking about that. I don't know. I don't like this Ariana. She's like, her character's basically, I'm a strong, independent Mexican woman. And like, sending him to go ask permission to marry.
As a
Now
test.
that in and of itself,
As a test.
that's not bad. But as a test, I'm like, I don't really appreciate the games.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooper went through a heck of a lot for her.
Yes. He got beat up.
I don't know
he
what he
almost
needs
died.
to prove to her.
Yeah. He almost died
He's
for her.
a simp. Like, he's just a good old boy, but like, God, I don't know. She's just a bunch of red flags.
Oh, and then also, season 1, they spent all this time, all this story on Ainsley and this football player, and it's like,
Where'd Ryder go?
yeah, where's Ryder? He gone.
I mean, frankly, I'm kind of glad on that respect.
No, I
could
think
do without
you're
Ainsley.
right, Kyle. I think you're right. Where the audience were like, I don't want to see this,
Yeah.
and then they just got rid of him.
Right.
The whole thing with TL, I'm wondering if he'll find some sort of like purpose, because he was feeling kind of like, now that he's out and in their home, like he doesn't really know what to do with himself. And
With
so
whom?
TL, his dad, Cooper, or Tommy's dad. Like now he just doesn't know what to do, but he's been like shooting the with the neighbor girl Shelby, and
He
seemed pretty tickled with that
party,
stupid pirate party.
that made him happy. That was sweet, and it ended it ended nice. I thought there was going to be drama.
Yeah, it was a nice.
True. It was, I guess it was a nice moment. But also the whole thing, like they just don't have anything to do with Rebecca. They had her dressed up as a pirate, so
Yeah, that was
she would never do
Random
that.
and awkward to have her there.
No, she would never do that.
Yeah.
And that's why we liked her. She was like, I don't care. Like, this is stupid. Like, I don't care about your stupid rules. I don't care about, like, your man club or your boys club. I'm going to burn it to the ground, is what season 1 was about.
Well, her main thing was she's just a bad lawyer and can just shred anybody.
Not this season,
But
Kyle.
that's all she. That's like her
That's
only
the
trait.
depth of her
She just
character.
storms into a room.
Yeah.
Now listen to me. I'm going to spend 12 years destroying you and blah 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 blah. That's kind of about all we've got. And they kind of realize that, so that's why I think they're putting her in these bizarre situations, like the plane that can't take off or land properly, and the pirate party, and like. So I don't know. I feel like we are being overly negative. I still like the show, but relative compared to a lot of stuff that's on, I would pick this over quite a few other things. But relative to season 1, these are just some nitpicks, if you will. Well, anyway, I've talked enough. Why don't we jump in?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we talked a lot.
Well,
That's
before
okay. Well, in the comments, they'll either tell us that they like us to chat more, or they hate it and shut up. And
that's what we mostly get.
We'll put a button on the bottom so they can skip this recap.
Anyway, a button? All right, before we jump in, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any one of our uploads, and be sure to like this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and
100%.
sit back and enjoy. Let's go.
Jesus.
Old TL's
just chill out, man.
gazing at the sunrise or sunset. I can't tell.
Sunrise. It's the morning.
Gonna kill you, you know.
Well, it's a pretty fair trade for all the joy it's given me. You're up early.
Up the same time I'm always up.
Well, when I retire, my goal is to never see another sunrise again.
How come you're seeing it today?
I got to drive to Fort Worth.
Want some company?
Oh, he's gonna go with them. He's bored. He wants something to do.
Yeah.
Pop, all I do is roll calls for 3 hours putting fires out. And then I have a meeting, and then I do 3 hours of the same on the way back.
Keep my mouth shut.
He just wants to watch.
Looking for company.
Shouldn't litter.
What's my pool? If it's somebody else's pool, then it'd be litter.
Fine, then you shouldn't be such a slob.
And you don't look like you ought to be giving out advice.
Oh, take him with you, Tommy.
That's another thing.
You know, I get it, though. He beat him when he was a kid. Like, he was a crappy dad to him.
God damn it.
Come on, Dad.
I'll be out front if you want to go with me.
All right,
You better get ready.
Quite the invite.
I'm ready now.
Yeah. Another thing with this season, there's a lot of driving. There's a lot of timing
He's
driving.
always traveling.
Yeah.
Well, that's at least, I mean, I think it's logical given his job.
Yeah, but we get it.
Could you please put all your clothes on before you come downstairs?
Yeah, other people live here.
You to see my body?
No, hell no, it don't bother me. But there's other people around.
Yeah.
Does this bother you?
Nate, Neil.
He's gonna be like, no, that doesn't bother me at all.
Ain't bothering me.
Morning, buddy.
Hey, Dale.
Hey.
Does this outfit bother you?
Yeah, I know. He's like,
is a
oh,
trick
what's the
question.
correct answer?
Oh my God, really?
I mean, Ainsley's dressed, but she still looks about like her mom.
She had little panties on. She's in her.
I'm gonna get my coffee on the road.
You know what? I give up. I love
Only when he's super good.
nothing I can do about that. I surrender. I don't
Will
know.
you be home for supper?
It depends on what the theme is.
Well, since we already did seafood, I mean, I'm thinking Mexican. Ooh, fun?
Can't imagine all the ways that will be offensive.
In no way.
Oh, Nate.
Offensive, Neil. It will be festive and fun.
By the end of the season, will she call him by his right name?
Probably not.
She does this on purpose. You know that, right?
I have detected the pattern.
If you say something nice, I will use your real name. But if you act like a Neil, I will call you Neil.
Yeah, Neil.
Oh, it was Lamar.
She could call him a Neely.
You familiar with one of these? Loads the pipe, trips it, and it drops it down.
Okay, now you used to be old boys throwing chain, right? Now they're not even gonna be working the tongue no more?
That's right. Four-man crew becomes one.
Is that a good thing?
Crew costs drop by 75%.
Right.
Insurance liabilities drop by a factor of 4. And on top of that, you reduce your trucking fleet, reduce your housing, you reduce any sort of...
I got it. I got it.
And I'll tell you what, we got a working model outside if you want to go see it.
Oh, I'm just window shopping, buddy. Can I grab that hot sauce?
Yeah, of course. Hey, she got a bite. Be careful, all
Thanks,
right?
dude. Good luck to you.
I'm just here for the hot sauce. I have a feeling that's going to come back.
I like
Whenever it, almost always in a show, or maybe when they sort of focus on something, that means that's important. Like he's going to fall, it's
I
going to
don't
break.
think it'll
and
come back.
He's going to get up in the hospital because he's got hot sauce glass stuck in his.
Hot sauce glass in the.
I think Kyle's right.
Look at all this money, man. I mean, this is just what they can make off oil companies.
He looks shady. He looks shady.
They're all on the order.
Oh, he's part of their crew.
That's the future.
I was like, what are you talking about? He's on their team.
What it is.
What is that?
That's what's going to replace him.
Do you know when they have to like
They're flinging
slap
the
those
change
clamps on the
and-
pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the thing they were telling Dale about.
It is a really dangerous
replaces
job.
75% of your crew.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Dale's like thinking about the human factor,
Yeah.
but from a cost risk factor, it's sounds like a no-brainer.
Have you seen that video, guys, of the two guys working on they're doing that and they're like flinging these chains and they duck down, like they've got it all timed perfectly. Like they've been doing, it's like muscle memory, but it's like one wrong move and like you're going to lose a limb on those chains flying. Like it's intense.
Yeah, I've seen numerous videos of that.
Oh, there's Plot Baby.
Plot Baby's gotten bigger.
Trying to. Yep, there he goes.
Next thing you'll be walking and you'll be running and the race is on.
You're not going to be able to call him Plot Baby much longer. You're going to have to call him Plot Toddler. Plodler?
The Plodler.
Sounds like a villain.
How's work?
Noisy. Serving drinks to a bunch of people who have no business drinking.
And again, I know we mentioned this probably last time or the time before.
What did you do with the insurance money?
Yeah. Hey, that's what I was about to address.
Miguel's money.
It's your money too.
No, it's Miguel's.
She got $1 million settlement.
Yeah.
And
Not
she has to
touching it.
all of a sudden run out to be a bartender.
Because she's saving it for the baby. She's not using it.
I understand, but she could
spend it on the
it'd
baby.
be good for the mom to be around. She could at least be around until he gets to preschool or kindergarten.
Yeah, no
right?
kidding.
Yep, I agree with that.
So that's what the money is for. I mean,
Also, the baby needs things like food and formula and...
Lost a father for
He's not the only one who lost. So, what's with this skinny boy?
Cooper.
Yes.
He's in Corpus.
For work?
No, not work.
What then?
I want you to hear this from me first. Not rumors, not...
That's his ex-husband's mom, I would
I
imagine.
never expected I'd ever fall in love again.
Are you sure it's love and not something else?
No, I know it's love because skinny, stray dog-looking white men are not my type. I know it's love because this thing tells me every day that he's wrong.
What if he comes back and goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm not rich anymore"? She'll be like,
This thing-
damn it.
Kyle, she doesn't want the money. She's going to be happy.
I know. Well, everybody hates money. I mean, it's just.
My heart.
Only listen to that one.
Oh, her mind, her brain tells her that he's wrong, but her heart. You always got to listen to your heart.
He's going to ask me to marry him.
You think?
I know. I told him to. But I want you to be, and I know it's not my place to say that. I hope and pray I'm not trying to replace Elvio. This is the last thing I ever expected.
You deserve to be happy. If he gives you that, then good. Elvio is gone. You can love a memory, but he can't love you back. You're still a young woman with passion in her heart. You need to be loved back. But I want to look in this boy's eyes and see for myself. You send him over when he's back. See?
My question was, did the mom and the wife both get a settlement? Or was it just the wife?
The parents wouldn't get a settlement. It's just the immediate family. Like,
Got it.
you know, a wife and kids would.
My day wildcatters understood terrain. You just look at the land and know there was oil under it.
Please tell me I'm not going to have to listen to this for 3 hours.
He said he'd be quiet.
Yeah, he did.
In my day, we had to walk to school uphill both ways.
What's the verdict?
I'm halfway there, I guess.
Headed to Fort Worth.
All right, I'll meet you there.
They can't wait?
I need something for the leases.
Well, what about the $42 million of debt that I just paid off?
Dad, they're worth 10 times that each.
Well, yeah, more if you'd have secured a legitimate loan and formed a legitimate company and paid your bills. Well, you're getting your first check in 3 weeks.
Yeah, like
I need a ring.
Can't wait 2 or 3 months? Or at least till I get back to Midland?
No, it can't wait.
He's a patient child, isn't he?
Wonder where he got that from.
No, call your mother. She knows all that.
All right, I'll call you back.
Hey, hang on, Cooper. Don't call your mother.
yeah, she's gonna suggest the most expensive ring.
Damn, I had to open my mouth. It's gonna cost me $100,000.
Oh my God.
You have $100,000.
What the hell?
Don't stop my wife from spending it. Believe me, my ex-wife. Sometimes I forget we're not married.
I'd say you're pretty married, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's going to be ring shopping, Kyle.
They both go together?
Repropose. Yeah. He's probably going to have to repropose to his wife.
I'm at the gym with your sister.
What is up with their relationship?
I don't think we're ever gonna know. It's just some stupid dynamic that they.
What are you up to, baby?
Hey, how much do engagement rings cost?
Cooper, are you getting married?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask.
Your brother's getting married.
Make sure the girl doesn't have it.
Oh my God.
No woman could fall in love with him.
How much are rings?
I mean, I think they start around $25.
They start.
On Zell's website, they say it's like half,
Good
not
God,
even.
son. Stay in your little lane, baby. No shopping for diamonds on the internet. You know what?
We'll go ring shopping.
You come by the house. I'm gonna give you my engagement ring.
Well, can I come pick it up later?
Come by whenever you want, my little angel face.
All right, thank you, Mom. Love you.
I love you, my little squishy bug.
I can smell him through the phone.
Honey, those are called pheromones. Your brother's pheromones are supposed to repulse you. That's how evolution prevents incest and six-toed little feet.
I'm going to say it again. I still don't understand because they always have him and Ainsley always hating on each other.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like they have a real problem or if it's just like sibling stuff. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really make much sense. I mean, once you're out of high school, you're not really like that with your brothers and sisters.
Correct.
Anyway.
I agree with that. The Wicked Witch.
Sinister. That's her ringtone, Sinister.
Our baby's getting married!
Hey, did he talk to you about a ring?
I gave him mine.
You mean that big old ugly thing from Victor?
Are you nuts? Good God, no. It's a 22-karat canary diamond.
Jesus. 22 karat.
I'm giving him the one you got me since it's tainted with the stench of failure.
Oh my God.
That's
not
a good omen, is it?
No.
I'm gonna go ring shopping, baby. I need the jet.
Ooh.
Plus, this little one needs to go school shopping.
Oh, I need clothes. So badly.
All right, well, the jet's dead legging back to Fort Worth this afternoon.
Wait.
Thanks, Daddy.
Well, I don't think she just gets to use the company jet for personal errands.
Looks like she does, Kyle.
He's the president now.
Yeah.
You're going to Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Well, let's make a weekend of it. Don't leave me here. I'll plan everything. I'm gonna meet you at Catamounts. We're gonna have so much fun. I love you.
Hang on.
Family trip.
Oh my God, they're too much for me.
Well, Pop,
Welcome to my life.
I was wrong. 100 grand ain't gonna scratch the surface on this.
Yeah.
You know those little monkeys they put on the back of border collies at the rodeos?
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Border collie runs all over the place. Monkeys just trying to.
Their little
I've been to the
sequ-
rodeo. I've never seen that.
Oh, it's so cute, Kyle. Wear their little sequin jackets.
No control over where it's going. No way to get off without dying. Crowd laughing at him as he whips by.
You're that
Yes,
monkey.
Tommy's the monkey.
Yeah.
You're the monkey on a runaway dog.
Does that mean Angela's the dog? That's not very flattering. Hey, they're getting along.
Yeah.
If only for a minute.
And this is the rig location here in the Gulf of Mexico?
America. That is currently its legal name.
That's the location of the rig's future home.
Correct. Replacing the rig we lost to Francine in 2024.
I'm assuming Francine is a hurricane.
Correct. And since we previously had a well there, we know the location of that well. We can bypass most of the due diligence prior to sending the rig to...
Didn't she live in Houston before she got roped into this company? She'd have known what Francine was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And how much can it produce?
Depending on almost countless factors, one would hope for an ROI of 20%.
We have an offshore geologist who can oversee this project.
Possibly. We have one who worked offshore for BP.
What's his name?
Newsom.
I should meet him.
Hey,
I guess, yeah. Guess who it's going to be?
yeah, the guy that you slept with. I bet you're right.
There is an offshore well none of you knew about that generated $150 million in net revenue a year. And rather than spend an insurance payout to continue that revenue stream, Monty chose to take that money and spend it on a field of workover rigs with no guarantee of a return.
I don't have time to explain the game to you.
My God, I don't care. And that is why I want to meet with someone who can. Not an attorney, and not the fix-it man who found himself president of an oil company, a scientist. I'd like to meet with this Newsom. I assume he has some sort of field office or...
I'll send you a pin.
5 p.m.
Please? You're going to treat me like a secretary? You could have the common decency to be polite about it.
Yeah.
If you would be so kind as to inform Mr. Newsom I will meet him at 5, it would be greatly appreciated.
I will let him know.
And I will be reporting your use of profanity to HR.
Girl, see you next Tuesday.
Filed.
Nothing about this is how a company should be.
Yeah, she's not like, it's not like she's...
9-year-old who's never run a company.
It's not like daffodils fall out of her mouth.
Nate's gonna get her, Kyle. You mark my
Neil?
words.
Lamar?
Yeah, Lamar's gonna get her. She might be smart, but he's old. He's been around the block.
She needs to be knocked down a couple stakes. Wait, what's the saying?
Pegs.
No, yeah, knock down a couple pegs.
Damn, this town has changed.
Well, this damn brick road hadn't changed. Feels like it's gonna rattle my teeth out.
I remember they drove cattle up this road.
Wow.
They still drive cattle up this road, Pop. Only difference is now it's for the tourists, not for the packers. This ain't gonna take long. You mind staying in the truck?
Hell yes, I mind
Yeah.
standing in a truck. I'm 80, not 8.
Can't leave your kids in the truck anymore, Pop.
Sure as hell not gonna leave me sitting in a truck.
All right, fine.
But you
Pegs.
can leave your elderly parents, at least crack a window.
They can roll down the window.
Yeah, give Pop some air.
Pop, you just hang around here for a minute, all right? If you get hungry or
I got money.
Really? Well, why are you living in the spare room of my house if you got money?
I got money for a hot dog. I ain't got enough for a house.
All right, we'll just stay here.
Different economies of scale, Tommy.
So what's this horse's name?
His name is Noche.
Noche.
His full name is Noche Oscura del Alma, which means
Dark night of the soul.
Hey, there it is.
Well, that is quite
Roll credits.
for a horse.
it's from a poem by St. John of the Cross. It means different things to different people, but for me, it's about finding comfort in a time of crisis. You're in a time of crisis, I believe. Maybe you should read it.
To him.
Not exactly.
I didn't know you were a horseman, Tommy.
No, I like motorcycles. They're faster and you don't have to feed them.
You got to feed him gasoline.
Practical, Tommy. But there's no art in riding motorcycle. This is art.
Yeah, maybe the art of money laundering.
Tommy, cool it.
Yeah. Be cool. He's like, be cool, be cool.
I want to launder money. I'd invest in a franchise tanning salons and be done with it.
How you doing, Cammy? I didn't know you were coming.
Well, why wouldn't I? I mean, it's my company.
Oh, it begins.
She doesn't know what she's getting into. I bet
No,
you.
she does. He explicitly told her, so she does know what she's getting into.
Yeah?
I knew that guy was looking at him weird back there at the hat stand.
You're roughneck from Magnolia.
Before the crash,
Yes, sir.
how you been?
Don't tell me he's gonna get an old crew together to help Tommy out.
Well, still breathing. You?
That'll look like I've been.
He looks like, what's that expression? He'd been rode hard and put up wet.
At least he ain't wearing one of these things.
Because I'm too crippled to commit a crime.
You weren't never no outlaw.
You ain't looking much outlaw these days either.
Well, this is for bouncing checks. How outlaw is that?
Not very.
Still got that pretty wife?
Oof.
Yeah.
Pretty wife died.
Sorry to hear.
Hart died a while ago. Just took her body 40 years to catch up.
Yep.
Awkward silence.
You into the horses?
Yes, I doubt we talk this much when we work together.
Let's move along.
I don't see any point in doing it now.
You were always a
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so, but I ain't the one picking up trash.
Wow.
So he's gonna get into a fight?
That's where
That'd be
Tommy
fighting
gets it
words.
from.
That was hateful.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to place the car. That's Rebecca, right?
Yep. She's gonna meet this guy, this geologist.
This geologist.
He's in his office. Excuse me, ma'am, you can't park here.
100% it's gonna be that guy that
Yeah.
she boned on the plane. She didn't do this.
It's going to be the first thing I mentioned, but I'm glad it's out in the open. They said you needed a crash course in getting drilled offshore, drilling a well offshore.
Yes.
Well, I'm your man.
Can the double entendres cease, please?
That's not what I meant.
We have a hard deadline of 45 days to launch a rig, and I do not understand the hurdles we will face.
Well, there'll be plenty, and I can explain them to you. Want to come in?
Nope.
No, I do not.
Want to sit on the tailgate of my truck where you have plenty of witnesses?
Yeah.
Better.
All right.
What does she think's gonna happen? She already slept with the guy. What does she think's gonna happen?
He's kind of got a Wolverine look.
Yeah, he does.
You look beautiful.
You understand that a romantic relationship with an MTEX employee violates the stipulations of your contract?
It actually states that a romantic relationship with a subordinate violates the agreement, which means you're the only one who violated the contract.
Yep.
You little lawbreaker, you.
Yeah.
Good.
I like him already. He's not having any of her BS.
Take 10 months to set the well. Once it's online, we go 70-30, 70 my way. I'll pay you back 20% to service debt.
He's like, I don't think so.
When the loan's paid, it's 50-50, but it's a true split. We split everything. We split the overhead, the maintenance, all of it.
You got your numbers backwards.
The I do. I'm paying the rig expenses and servicing debt, and you're making 30%.
60-40 with a 30% promote off the top.
I can't cash flow the rig.
I'll give you a pick rate and no debt service until your
I'm not
well
my
is
son.
online.
I don't loan to lose.
60-40 with a 20% promote. All the 40 goes to the debt service until the loan is paid off. Then it remains at 60-40, but the promote goes away. And we share the expenses on the same scale, 60-40.
That sounds like a good deal.
It's a forgiving deal. It shows you the kind of partner I can be.
Tommy hates this.
Tommy, if you agree, I'll have my attorneys paper it.
I agree.
We're not done negotiating yet.
We're done now.
Yeah. It's not good. This is gonna be bad, Kyle.
Our attorney's paper it, you redline it.
It's my new goal in life, Tommy, to have you trust me.
That's a pretty lofty goal.
You can paper it.
Well, from the sound of it, based on context, I mean, it sounds like it was that was a reasonable deal, but it's not. That's not really the issue. It's like, yeah, well, if we don't come through, are you going to send people to kidnap our families?
You son of a you.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, jeez.
He just assaulted a guy.
Oh my God.
Get up! Don't you run away on me! Get up here, you bastard!
He was just trying to be nice to him and talk to him, and he just was a dick.
Hey, what in the goddamn hell did you do? Come here. Come here, goddammit.
You.
Hey guys, help me handle this, will you?
Yep, I got it.
Hey, come
back here and see what happens.
Get your
Over here.
Come here. Come on. You go sit in the truck.
Put a leash on him.
See what happens then.
I'll tell you what, if I was in your shoes, I'd be hot footing into that truck and talk me out getting into jail. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh my God.
It's like, that's why I tried to leave you in the car, Dad. You can't push anybody.
He's on a work crew for the county. He's not saying anything.
All right. So we good here?
Yeah, just get him out of here.
I'll take care of it.
Everything all right?
Yes, ma'am. Tommy's dead. It's all good.
Uh-oh.
What did he say? All
Tommy's dad, all good.
It's always a loaded question with me, Cammy.
Well, we're going to go and take a look at the stallion.
Do you think...
I got horses of my own to deal with.
Well, we're going to be celebrating tonight. Join us tonight.
Well, I got my wife and my father, and as you can tell, he's an outdoor cat. So
Tommy, not business, just wives and celebration.
Can't wait.
I like his suit.
You think Daniel is going to, charm Cammy? I think he already has, but I mean more like seduce.
Shoot, he's got a wife.
Oh, I know, but yeah, those cartel guys are really, really big on their morals and their wedding vows and all that stuff.
Pop, what in the world?
Should take me back to the home. This ain't working.
You're lucky you're not wearing an orange vest at the next horse show in there, cleaning up trash cans right beside it.
Do you think I give a?
Oh, it's pretty clear you don't give a.
I wonder what somebody has to say.
Seemed like they really loved each other.
Take care of herself.
Ainsley, then.
Did he know Mama?
He slept with Mama.
He's your father.
Is that it? Did he say something about?
Can you imagine?
Call her a whore or an addict or a thief or something? Because it's true.
Yeah.
There's no need for being that mean. Tom.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't understand, because I barely understand it. And I lost a child, too. And she didn't grow inside me. My body didn't nourish her. It shattered me, but it didn't scramble my soul. It
Scramble the soul.
And you never got to meet the most joyous, loving creature that I've ever seen on this planet. You could say I wasted my life and ruined yours, and maybe I did, but for the hope that maybe she was in there somewhere, son.
He's a great actor.
Well, Pop, I don't think hers is the only soul that got scrambled. Come on, let's go, Pop.
I mean, I can appreciate that losing a child would be devastating, but
Yeah.
remember, you still had another child who's alive.
Correct.
So
That they like.
you still have that responsibility.
Yeah.
Want a beer?
I don't think you should be drinking on the job.
It's past 5. Job's over.
Well, you have to drive.
Won't leave this site for 3 days, not until the well's online. Here.
I have to drive.
Not for a while, you don't. You can be good at your job and enjoy yourself, you know that, right?
I don't think she does know that.
No.
No, my job is to make everybody else miserable.
Wolverine vibes and Steve vibes from Stranger Things.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
Now, Francine hits this rig and causes surface damage, but that's not what shuts it down. It began pumping water, which means there was a blowout in the well.
A blowout?
Yeah, offshore that is the
Aussie version.
Horizon Blue. Now that's oil, not gas. It killed a dozen people, but if a gas well blows...
So there was a blowout.
Yeah.
Killed
They
everyone.
shut the well down, they brought the rig back, they did the right thing.
And now we're required to drill another one with no guarantee we'll find gas?
There's no guarantees, but a gas field is different than oil. It's a much more forgiving process. From an exploration perspective, you got to choose the right spot.
Well, that's always the case, isn't it? Whether it's gas or oil.
Find the spots.
The right spot?
She can say that.
Are you asking me to?
Yes.
Is it the G spot?
Guys can never find that spot.
The geology spot?
Just so I understand, you're asking me to lead the drill on an offshore rig.
I am asking you to lead the drill on an offshore rig.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's after 5.
Hey, you can't. That's assault, you son of
Oh my
You
god.
can't. Okay. Guess who's going to get a call? The HR director, Nate. And Nate's going to be like, I've been waiting for
it's
this.
gonna be his perfect opportunity to get rid of her.
Yeah.
Is anyone around to see this?
I know.
Should have done it in the office, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Stupid.
And again, that's completely out of character for Rebecca. I mean, unless she's drunk, apparently, but...
Yeah. Well, she got a beer in her hand.
She took one little
Well,
baby sip.
Yeah, but the kiss was before she even took a sip, so...
Yeah.
What's so funny?
It's not funny. I'm not. It's not funny. It's just watching your internal struggle to let yourself feel good. It's fascinating.
Well, I'm glad you find it so entertaining.
I do.
We work together.
How many hours a day do you give your job?
My job?
Mm-hmm.
My job gets all of them,
Oh, yeah?
every hour.
Right. Mine too. Where else are you going to meet someone?
Yep. At the bar?
There are people everywhere.
There's not people anywhere. Everyone's gone home. Town is 15 miles away.
Nate shows up for the meeting. Catches him.
Let's just slow this down.
All right. I'll take you for dinner, or I'll make you dinner.
How will you make dinner out here?
How? I'll take food out of the refrigerator. Then using a heat source, maybe the gas burner in my fifth wheel, maybe some mesquite wood in the grill, I'll make
Don't
you
be
dinner.
an-
I will make you dinner.
He's Australian?
I don't know if he is or not.
Doesn't make
That's
sense.
just my guess. I'm not good at telling the difference between like British and.
I am often. I think he's Australian.
That's what I think.
But
so.
there's times when it's very obvious to me. Then there are times when accents can be more similar.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think he's Aussie.
Hey, babe.
Where you at?
I'm sitting at the bar at Cattleman's waiting on you.
Well, I'm headed your way. Hope you've got your dancing shoes on.
I've got my sit in the booth in the corner skulking shoes on.
I own a pair of shoes like that.
I think those shoes are glued to your feet, Kyle.
That's all I ever wear.
Skulking shoes.
Well, you better change your footwear, Mr. Grumpy Pants, because we're going dancing.
Honey, you know damn well that's... I swear my wife would make mourners take tequila shots at a funeral?
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
You ought to remedy that.
Yeah.
And quick before she comes to her senses.
It's on my list.
Move it to the top. What do you got?
He's jealous.
10 years left before climbing on that bar stool is a struggle like it is for me.
Yeah.
Pour the smoke, drinking, and the rest of it slows you to a crawl.
Here we go.
You're making memories days is about behind you, son. You trust me.
He needs to hear this.
Memories ain't no living at all. You gotta make them while you can.
Yeah. Beautiful words. Yeah, Kyle.
You hear me?
You hear him?
Get out of your skulking shoes.
Yeah. Put on them dancing shoes, Kyle.
I heard you, Pop.
Fly to Vietnam and dance with us. Oh, plot baby. I swear to God, Kyle, they heard us in the recap.
Ay, travieso.
It's like, where's the plot baby? Boom. Double baby action this episode.
Well, no, but the point of referring to to it as the plot baby means we only see it when it's relevant to the plot.
Never noticed uniforms till now.
They definitely make a statement.
You know, that place can be pretty rough at night.
Behind the bar is the safest spot. In front of the bar is a completely different story.
I spoke to your dad.
I heard. Hey, do me a favor. Take Miguel to his abuelita's house.
I can watch him.
No, you're not ready for that. I am gonna be
Why not?
I'll be up.
real late.
I'll still be up.
Looks like I have two sad dogs staring at the door when we get home.
Well, we'll sit here and suffer together.
I'll make it up to you.
Technically, that's going to be his son soon. Stepdad.
I could see him like packing up the car. He takes the baby's crib thing, just sets it on the roof of the car for a minute,
God.
then forgets.
Oh, jeez. I was wondering if
That's from a movie. What was that? Raising Arizona.
He's a real cheerful little critter once he warms up to him. I don't know how hard this thing can. Where'd we leave him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was an insane movie.
Was that a movie? I thought that was a TV series.
Maybe, who knows?
Sorry,
Maybe they
sorry.
make a TV
No, you're
series out
right.
of everything, but
I'm
back
thinking
in the day, that was a movie.
of Raising Hope is a TV series, not Raising Arizona.
Hey, Hope and Arizona don't have much in common. Let me tell you that. I'm so sorry. If you live in Arizona and you're watching this, it's just a joke.
I'm around if you need anything.
Oh, have a seat.
Okay.
She's gonna.
Oh, what has he got to prove himself to this
Yeah.
family member now?
That's not the family. That's her
I know.
ex-husband's
I
mom.
know who it is.
mother-in-law. I know.
That's the grandmother.
Yeah.
But she apparently has to vet him now. I think this is all a bunch of BS.
I think it's kind of right though. Like, she wants to know who's gonna be around her grandson.
Now explain to me why you should marry my grandson.
Okay, that is ridiculous, right? Like,
Well, thank you. Wow, that was the quickest 180 I've ever
Poor
seen.
Cooper.
I've never been in love before.
Then how do you know you are now?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what those words meant. But when I look at her, I just want to make her happy. And I'll do whatever I got to do to achieve that. Now that I'm with her, the only thing that makes me happy is her. I've got these butterflies when I'm with her and got them when she's gone. I spend most of my time sick to my stomach because I'm worried I'm not doing enough or doing it right. I don't think I'm very good at it.
God.
Part of the problem.
he's a sweet guy.
I know.
Guess you know what it means after all.
It is a little cheesy.
I'm sorry. I'm just blabbering.
That's what grandmothers are for. When you need to blabber, you come to me. You hungry?
That's a grandmother move.
Yeah.
You're skin and
learned.
bones.
Yeah.
You need to eat something.
What are you doing?
I'm just taking it all in.
See, that's not gonna work. See, Friday night is not a spectator sport. Friday night is full contact, and we're about to have some.
Get him some dancing
See, your brother,
shoes.
the son won't dance with me.
I'd be there
I don't see
spectating
a
at the
dance
bottom of
floor.
my whiskey glass.
We make one.
You see this floor? Once we start dancing on the son of the dance floor is what it becomes.
I guess I got a dance or two left.
I miss dancing places. Like, they don't dance here in Vietnam.
That's right.
Boo, you're a lucky man.
I'm actually a good dancer, Kyle. I like to dance.
Dancing's fun.
I think Kyle needs a little dance in his life.
Let's get him some dancing shoes for his birthday.
He's not gonna dance. Those things would
Hey, I'll
collect
have
so
you
much
know,
cobwebs.
I could ballroom dance.
Okay.
Line dance?
I guess I should say I was taught many, many, many years ago. I'm sure I don't really remember, but
Your wife has a real gift. Yeah? She can get anybody to shred their inhibitions. My wife has that. It's very likely that we're going to regret getting them together.
I think the likelihood of that is guaranteed.
All your worries are for nothing, my friend. Like two businesses, they never cross.
Except remember that one and kill those drug dealers in the basement of a...
I don't think you should be complaining about that. It saved his
your
life.
life. Yeah.
I killed to save you.
Yeah, bingo.
There are people in my business that are starting to feel that your business is better. Less risk, but not less money.
Well, if you ever doubt that, bud, just walk the streets of Acapulco or spend a couple of days in Dubai and you'll know exactly who has more money.
So yeah, this, they're clearly positioning like a conflict between Cammy and Tommy.
Yeah.
And it just feels a little forced. I don't know do you guys agree?
I agree. Because
do you guys at home agree?
They like each other. Like they have trust and stuff, and now all of a sudden
he's even before Monty died, when he's laid up in the hospital, he was basically telling her he's totally committed to making everything right. And taking care of, making sure Cammy's taken care of and the company's taken care of. But no, now, well, we need drama, so.
What's your father's story?
My father's story's over.
Doesn't look like.
No, he's starting a new chapter, Tommy.
I get the sense that she don't trust you.
Cammy.
Which is crazy, Kyle, because you're right. They've had so much, relationship. She would trust him over Danny.
Me and her husband started out together. So at one point I had a version of what she has, but I didn't hedge it. Crash of '08 pretty much cleaned me out. So I went to work for her husband. She don't trust me because she thinks I'm a loser, and she thinks I'm a loser fortune.
That makes sense.
Well, you're going to have to do something about that, because when those sharks smell her doubt in you, they're going to poison her with reason to get rid of you.
And again, if she actually thinks that, then she should have taken the bankruptcy thing.
Yeah.
Again. So.
There might be some truth to that, though, Kyle, because he did lose his fortune.
No, I think he's right.
Good episode.
It was okay.
You and Kyle.
Who's the negative Neely now?
No, I mean, I don't know. It was good. It was
I
fine.
liked it. Well, I don't have that much to say. It was, like I said, I sort of feel like that this conflict between Tommy and Cammy is a little forced, but.
I think they're doing this, though, Kyle, because they're going to get the FBI in it. And that's going to be, the big bad of this season.
The FBI?
Because he's a drug cartel for money laundering. So they're investigating him.
The DEA? Well, I guess would be the FBI.
Well, either way, the feds.
Yeah.
But, well, so I don't know about that. I mean, maybe. But I guess my thing is, Tommy started calming down a little bit. But it's so, and to me, I'm 50-50. Could be, maybe Daniel's going to turn out to be A-okay, a good partner, or he's going to be, a bad guy. I don't know. It's a coin toss for me. But either way, it just doesn't pay for Tommy to just go in and be like, screw you. This ain't just, he's going to be the guy that he is, and you're in business with him, whether you like it or not. If you have if you have a big problem with it, then maybe you should resign as president of the company. And if you're not going to resign, then, well, you got to make the best of it.
Yeah. My gut's telling me, though, that either the FBI investigation, or I think Danny's going to be a good guy for a drug dealer. I think that the problem we're going to face, Kyle, is this new drilling that they do is because they made it a big point that Tommy's covering the cost of drilling. That's what they said.
No, not personally. He's talking about the company.
No, that's what I mean. The company, not the cartel. It's Cammy's company is covering the cost of drilling. I think it's gonna be expensive, and they're not gonna find oil. That's what I think.
That's a chance.
Gas.
Yeah, it's a gas field.
So
that doesn't even make a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand entirely the whole deal, because I mean, basically Daniel's, the deal is he's forking over a ton of money, right?
As a loan.
$300-something million.
$400
I understand
million,
that, but that's money. What's that money to be used for other than the expenses of getting the well going, right?
No, but that's what, okay.
But it comes out of their share.
Yes. So he's forking over the $400 million for the drilling. Yes, you are correct. The problem is if there's no money made, because he's supposed to recover that money from the profits. But if there's no profits, guess what? He's going to take it from Cammy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but
from the business.
If the rig project fails, I presume the company's out of business anyway, right?
No, but they have money. It's just not, they can't access it now. the money is tied to their lease agreements, right? There's a lot of money in their lease. So if they default on this loan, then he can take the leases.
Yeah.
As payment.
Or take all the money or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or, failing that, again, go kidnap them all and torture them and sign over the money.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the logistics of it. It's just like where I'm thinking there could be issues, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Tommy can be like, I freaking told you so, Cammy. Like, you didn't listen to me. I told you. You should have filed for bankruptcy.
This show's
like,
starting...
It's all your fault, Tommy, because you're such a loser. Right?
Yeah.
This show's starting to... It's the pace of it and it's just starting to feel like a soap drama.
Opera, yeah.
Like a soap opera kind of Western style oil soap drama to me.
I see that.
Yeah. I mean, since they are getting more, even though, they're focused, the last part there's more focused on business, but they are focused more on the interpersonal relationships, Tommy and his soon-to-be non-ex-wife.
Yeah, he's got to propose again.
I'm hoping that Rebecca gets fired. I think that would be funny. Not funny, but I don't know. I'm tired of her. She needs to get in trouble for something.
I think Nate's gonna go after her, you guys, because he's the HR. They made it a point to say he's the HR guy, and when you fraternize,
he also feels, he was kind of passed over.
Yes,
in favor of Rebecca.
Yep.
They don't, he kind of resents her because she doesn't know, even though she's really good in her field, but she doesn't really understand the industry, which is, is fair. That's true. And she knows it. But, anyway. So that's episode 6. So we're officially over the halfway point. There's 4 more episodes left. And I don't know. I don't know where things are going to go, to be honest, though. I especially the thing with Daniel. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But I guess we'll be back very soon. Don't touch that dial. And
Idiots out.